Thank you. My name is Bob Tarter. I'm with Animology. If you have never seen me give a wildlife program before, you're in for a treat. They asked me to give a speech or the children's sermon today. And with the literature that we were going over, and I apologize, I was raised Catholic. But with that, and I was reading that, and it was talking about how God made the world and how it was different. And that's the interesting thing about it, because I miss Father Chris so much. So we're going to quote the 1993 blockbuster classic Jurassic Park. Life will find a way. And that's what I get out of that Bible today. And that's where you got to understand, the world is made and there's different habitats, there's creatures all over. And that's one of the things that I wanted to discuss with you guys today. Can you hold that one for me? Very good. So the first prop, because I got approval to be able to bring props today, is an interesting exhibit because of how life will find a way. With this one, what we have right here, sorry, Father, forgive me, I have sinned. What we have right here is one of two venomous lizards found in North America. Now, the key to the Bible scripture today that we were talking about is there were places that there weren't water. But that's true on our planet. But this little one here, because life finds a way, the Gila monster is found in the desert southwest. And this is a creature that in the spring, we're all happy with renewal. Around Easter, the desert will transform. Flowers will bloom, plants will grow, animals will have their young. This carnivore here then goes out and finds her food. And what is special about it, the Gila monster is one of the creatures on the planet that only eats about a week or two in the spring. And it survives the rest of the year on the fat deposits in its tail alone. Now, when we talk about a venomous creature, and Miss Bonnie already profaning the Lord's name on radio and going to be on YouTube, this animal here, oh my God, it's a venomous lizard. Here's the thing, it's still a beneficial beast. The Lord has made all these animals for us. The venom from this creature here could be here in the room, or it saved people's lives here. The coagulating properties of the venom of the Gila monster is derived to make medication to help treat diabetes, as well as battlefield dressings for soldiers. So if you have a soldier bleeding out and you cannot put a tourniquet on it to staunch the blood, I like descriptive language, okay? What you have to understand is it is derived from their coagulating venom. So life always finds a way. Now, the other reason that these guys are in the news, I can't pronounce it because I'm self-diagnosed now at 46 with dyslexia, Ozempic. That medication is derived from the enzymes from this amazing little creature for us. So that's where you got to think. Sometimes we don't have much food, we don't have much water, but life finds a way. Hold that again, we're going to swap it out. Now, with this next one here, and this is important on a Father's Day to me, because you all know I am the father. I'm fairly certain that one came from me. Now, we have life around the world, but when we come to it, especially in this trying times that we're having, we have reptiles, we have insects, we got algae, but then we have love. And that's what I feel every time I come into church here. There's a wonderful feeling of protection. And when we deal with some of the other animals on our planet, and important on a day like Father's Day, we have a wonderful little mammal here. Now, this is the key, feeding and taking care of your own. But you mothers here, it comes to a special level when you get to feed your own babies. Now, in my household, I do not have the ability to lactate, but when we feed our animals, they will get our love and nourishment for them. So that's the thing. Life will find a way in these harsh environments on our planet. But we feed and we love and we take care of everyone. And that's what we got to understand. In this world, there's a lot of things changing. There you go. We've latched on. We're better now. You know what I mean? What we have to think about with this is love and caring those through. So the lesson I want you to learn, I've learned most since I've been here, is when we come through the doors of this church, we love everybody underneath of it. And that's what we need to focus on instead of the negatives in the world for us. So, did I do okay for the kids' sermon so far? Yeah. Okay, good. If you haven't watched Jurassic Park yet, you need to. your age, actually I was older than you when it came out, it was 1993, I identified with Dr. Grant the most. I wanted to be the paleontologist. And as the older I've gotten, I've turned more into Ian Malcolm than I ever planned. And that's where we want to understand this for. So we love each other, we take care of each other, and we take care of everybody when we're under this ceiling, under our building here. All right, thank you, friends. Back to your seats.